Hello aspirants, welcome to MVP Vishwakosha. In today's video, we will cover most important current affairs for UPSC, KPSC and all competitive exams of 30 October 2025. Okay, in that first news that is about Cyclone Montha. So that is actually named by Thailand. Here that Cyclone Montha that is formed over Bay of Bengal in it's October, right? So that is actually named by Thailand. It means so it is a beautiful flower. So here that Indian Meteorological Department act as that regional naming for North Indian Ocean, okay, and also World Meteorological Organization, and also CAP manages naming. So and also that will highlight regional cooperation and also that is IMD forecasting strength and coastal resilience are important. Okay, so all that is very important. That is cyclone and its naming and regional that oceans and countries which are members of that cyclone naming. So in that Cyclone Montha, so in that one MCQ question related to that, who named Cyclone Montha? So that hit Bay of Bengal in 2025. So India, Myanmar, Thailand, Sri Lanka. So answer is that is Thailand. Okay. So such type of questions will come, and also in mains perspective, you can that is about discuss the role of regional cooperation and technological advancements in India's cyclone management system. Okay, so that is you can answer. Okay, so that's about recent cyclone Montha. Next news that is about recent 8th International Solar Alliance. Okay, that is a summit held in New Delhi. Okay, so that is attended by 120 plus nation. That is main theme is to inclusive energy transition. That is launched a Sunrise project and also OSOWG initiative, and also it will strengthen India's global solar leadership and renewable diplomacy. So India's initiative in solar, all that is important, and India France relation in solar alliances. Well, that perspective, it is very important that 8th International Solar Alliance that held in New Delhi. And also in that perspective, you can expect question that where is the headquarter of the International Solar Alliance located? Okay, Paris, New Delhi, Gurugram, Geneva. So the International Solar Alliance headquarter located, it is Gurugram, okay, Haryana. And so in that mains question that is evaluate the significance of the International Solar Alliance in the promoting global renewable energy cooperation. So all that renewable energy solar alliance importance, International Solar Alliance, all that is important. Okay. Next news that is about Turkey's earthquake. Okay, that is 6.1 magnitude. Okay, that is epicenter Balıkesir, Turkey. Okay, and also important that actually occurred along that is North Antalina fault zone and also shallow depth 10 kilometer. Okay, that highlight lesson for urban seismic safety and enforcement of building codes. All that is very important. Okay, so that is and in that perspective, MCQ that is the 2025 Turkey earthquake occurred along which fault zone? Okay, East Antalina, North Antalina, Sea and Zagorus. So answer is North Antalya. Okay, so in that mains perspective, you can expect what lessons can India draw from Turkey's 2025 earthquake for improving seismic resilience. So in disaster management, all that perspective that is very important. Okay, and the next news that is recent that is after ceasefire, that is Israel-Gaza conflict. Okay, so ceasefire that collapsed that okay. So actually ceasefire occurred 10th October 2025. That break and 100 plus killed in Gaza after Israeli strikes, and also that triggered by killing of an Israeli soldier near a ceasefire line, and also that highlight fragile peace and humanitarian concern in conflict. So all that Israel Gaza conflict and the location, okay, location of that is Israel Gaza, okay, all that is important. And the question that MCQ question that 2025 Israel-Gaza conflict reignited due to ceasefire violation by Israel, death of Israeli soldier, US intervention, and US peace mission. So that is death of Israeli soldier. So that you can expect a mains question that analyze the implications of renewed Israeli-Gaza conflict for regional stability and humanitarian law. So all that ceasefire, that Israel-Gaza conflict, that it important for regional stability and all. Okay. Next news that is about 20th East Asia Summit that held in Kuala Lumpur declaration. Okay, so that is held in Malaysia, right, and also chaired by PM Anwar Ibrahim. So that adopted Kuala Lumpur Declaration reaffirming ASEAN as a neutrality and Indo-Pacific peace, and also India is represented by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. So that is important, and also that 20th East Asia Summit. Okay, all that is important. Okay, and in MCQ you can expect that the 20th East Asia Summit was held in Jakarta, Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, Manila. So answer is Kuala Lumpur. Okay, and also mains perspective, that is evaluate the that is significance of the Kuala Lumpur Declaration for maintaining ASEAN-centric Indo-Pacific order. Okay, so that is important. So you should know about that ASEAN countries. Okay, ASEAN member countries, and all that is important. Okay, so that is about 20th East Asia Summit. Next is India-China 23rd Corps Commander level talks. Okay, according to that recent development held Chushul, Moldo in Eastern Ladakh, focused in maintaining peace and stability along the LAC, emphasized a continued dialogue through existing mechanisms. So India, China, and in that relationship, it is very important. Okay, so in that you can expect the question that the 23rd India-China Commander talks were held at Natula, Chancellor Moldo, and Dumchok, Bangkok. Okay, so answer is Chancellor Moldo. And the main perspective, you can practice this question. Critically analyze the outcome of the 23rd India-China Corps Commander level talks for border stability. Okay, this question you can practice. Okay. Next topic, that is about news, that is NITI Aayog's report on service sector. Okay, so in that 2025 report that released on 28th October 2025, that services share that GV, that gross value added, that is 55%, and jobs 29.7%. Okay, so that added almost 40 million jobs in 6 years and highlights informality issues, and also calls for formalization, digitalization, and state level strategies. So all these service sector NITI Aayog reports, all that is important. Okay, so in that practice MCQ question, that according to NITI Aayog, service sector contribute about dash percentage of GV. Okay, so that is 55%. Okay? So all that GV, all that NITI Aayog report also you should know, and also in economy perspective it is important. And the practice mains question, that examine the challenges in India's service-led growth and suggest way for inclusive employment generation. So all that is important. Next topic, that is Rehabilitation Council of India Reforms 2025, that announced October 2025 under the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disability. So here free registration, 7-year validity, and digital dashboard, and 144 centers of excellence. Okay. Main aims aim for efficiency, inclusivity, and regulatory modernization. Okay. All that Rehabilitation Council of India is reforms and all very important. Okay. So, in that practice MCQ question, that the Rehabilitation Council of India functions under which ministry? Health, Social Justice, HRD, and Labor Ministry. So, it comes under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. In that practice mains question, that discuss how modernization of Rehabilitation Council of India reflect good governance and inclusivity in the social sector. You can practice this question. Okay. So, Rehabilitation Council of India important. Next, that is about Amazon Face project, that is Brazil. So located near Manas, Brazil. Face, that is pre-air carbon dioxide enrichment. So that simulates future carbon dioxide levels to study rainforest adaptation. That helps understand carbon sink capacity and climate change resilience. Important in environment and ecology perspective. That is important, and also that practice MCQ from that is Amazon Face project is related to what? Okay, so deforestation control, carbon dioxide enrichment experiments, fire monitoring, and forest law enforcement. So answer is carbon dioxide enrichment experiment. Okay, and in that mains practice question, explain the significance of Amazon Face experiment in studying tropical forest and carbon dynamics. Okay, so all that is important. Okay? So next, that's about last news, that UNFCCC. Okay, that is India's NDC update 2025. Okay, so India aims to cut emission intensity by 45%. Okay, that is 2005 to 2030. So in that target, that 50% installed power capacity from non-fossil fuel sources by 2030. So India achieved 50% of target early, preparing next okay NDC cycle. So very important that India's update from that in climate change or UNFCCC. Okay, in that MCQ practice question, India's updated NDC target include which of the following? Net zero by 2050 and 45% emission cut by 2030 and 60% renewable by 2040. None of the above. So answer is 45% emission cut by 2030. Okay, and also you should know about India's net zero by 2070. All that is important. In this mains practice question, assess India's progress in achieving the its NDC goals and way forward for the next update cycle. Okay, so that's all for today's current affairs update from MVP Vishwakosha. Revise these topics well. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for daily updates on UPSC, KPSC, and all competitive exams. Thank you.